I think we are live here. Good morning. Good morning. It's about 11:56, guys. Still morning. Okay, 11:56 on Thursday morning. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful day. Also, we are also doing the simulcast with the Discord members right now. We have quite a few people on Discord at the moment. Okay, and if you guys want to join us, our Discord, obviously free of charge. You don't have to worry about paying for it. That's all free here. And then what else? Hold on a second here. Just send me a quick email, okay? Send me a quick email that, subject line, just Discord link. I'd be happy to send the link to you. The reason why I don't like to post it, because, you know what? I mean, I did that once before. Man, I got hundreds of people join our Discord. The fact is, it's not that active, okay? They're not an active member. So because we want you to come in our Discord and actually spend time with us and hang out with us. Right now, I only have about, one or two people, actually only one people right now. We have Dylan's on at our Discord watching, pretty much watching me live streaming as well. Kind of like simulcast, right? We've got the Discord live, and also we have the the YouTube live as well. By the way, just make sure to join the live chat as well. You got the Nick is on, Neo's on, Malik's on. So yeah, just make sure to join the live chat. I have my monitor set up right here so I can see all your questions, okay? I can see your questions and comments. And so this is great thing about the live streaming. I can interact with you, okay? I can interact with you one-on-one. So this is a great thing. This is a lot of fun there. We have Harry's also pop in as well. So this morning's video, still morning, okay, 11:58. Let's talk about when do you decide to upgrade your coffee grinder. I know if you're watching my channel, most likely you have Breville Barista Express, okay, some point in your life. Breville Barista Express or kind of like a Breville Barista Pro, some kind of entry-level coffee machine. So when's the best time to upgrade, right? I had this my Barista Express for about going on 5 years now. Okay, 5 years now I can tell. Whenever I run my grinder, it's kind of like it's getting old, right? It's not strong as like used to be. So that's the good time to upgrade your coffee grinder. Okay, so this one comes with a conical burrs. I believe it's 48 millimeter, at 40 or 48 millimeter. It's not that big, all right? And then right next to it, I have this wonderful coffee grinder from Option O, okay? The reason why I brought up here, because this is a 64 millimeter flat burr, okay? So this is the conical, and this is the flat. So here's what we're gonna do, okay? So here's what we're gonna do. Let's put some shots, okay? Yeah, Nick said it's 40. Yeah, that's 40 millimeter conical. So let's put some shot with Breville Barista Express and see what they look like, okay? And let's check out the coffee, and then after that, and then let's pull the shot from Option O, the P64, okay? 64 millimeter flat burr, all right? And then you're gonna see hopefully you're gonna see the difference. And then I'm gonna taste it, and then maybe not. We'll see. I'm gonna find out for you shortly. But meantime, let's talk about coffee. I'm gonna be using this special coffee from Friends at Good Brothers Coffee, okay? And then, I already talked about this before. I asked him to come up with dark roast that tastes like dark chocolate, okay? So he come up with a dark chocolate, pretty much tasting note is a dark chocolate, sweet and creamy. That's it. That's the only 3 tasting notes. More like 2. Okay, creamy is more like texture. So dark chocolate and sweet. So that's what Brent come up with. So, and I do have some coupon codes for it as well. And then let's talk about that later. Okay. Let's start with built-in grinder. With the built-in grinder, I don't usually do RDT on it. I just go, okay? I'm just gonna go, all right? So I got 18 gram already measured out. Put the coffee beans in there. And then, you know what, hold on. I do like to use, so before you make coffee, if you're brand new to Breville Barista Express, just do one dummy shot, okay? Press the button, dummy shots. You can heat it up. If you're an early morning person, just turn it on for like, 15, 20 minutes. So you can actually heat up your group head as well. So this is a thermal block. You can actually warm it up, or warm up the group head. If you have a thermal jet, like Breville Barista Pro, there's no way to warm up the group head. So you got to do like 2, 3 dummy shots. Okay, before we're gonna grind coffee, let's grind coffee first, okay? And then I'm gonna talk about the water temperature, all right? And then I'm gonna talk about the water temperature as well. I'm just gonna just wipe it clean. Again, this is Mass Tools, okay? It's ugly, but works fantastic. Ugly, but it works good. You guys hear the sound? It's old, okay? Getting old. Yeah, it doesn't want to go like, newer grinder, let's put it that way. Okay, it's not quite there yet. Hold on. Now, I'm just gonna tap on the top. Just make sure. As you can see, a lot of clumps there as well. You know what? Let's do a little bit of WDT. Okay. If you don't know what WDT, this is called wide distribution technique. I have some wine cooked with some kind of acupuncture needle. Just go through it. Okay. Just declump everything. All right. Just declump it. All right. Okay. You guys can see it. Good. Just make sure you guys see my workflow here from the top. Just like so. Okay, comes to tools, just get any of them. Any tools from Amazon should be fine. You don't have to spend, fancy ones. So this is just a Normcore distribution tool there. And then, so this is a spring-loaded temper. That's it. Okay. Pretty easy puck prep. And I do like to use the puck screen. All right. So this is the one thing, I know we talk about this many, many times. It's not gonna make your coffee taste any better, but only reason I'm using this, give you a clean puck. That's all. I'm just gonna wash. Okay, I'm just gonna do another dummy shot there. I'm gonna heat up my puck screen. Okay, let's talk about water temp. Okay, so since I'm using like dark roast right now, the water temp, I want to be water temperature should be like default or slightly lower, okay? So let's find out what's my water temperature setting at. Hold down the program button, power. I'm set at max right now. I'm gonna change the default temperature. So it's kind of minus +1 and +2, okay, as default. I believe default temperature is around 200 Fahrenheit, okay? So it's -1 and -2. So let's add it here, lock it in. Comes to scale, just get any scale you have, it doesn't need to be fancy ones. Just any scale is fine. And then comes to, so this scale happened to built-in timer. But if you don't have a built-in timer, just get yourself like kitchen scale, okay? Cost you what, $5. Okay, so, let's pull the shot, okay? So I'm just gonna use scale and I'm just using the kitchen scale. I'm gonna start my timer. I'm gonna do manual mode, by the way. Hold it down for about 5 seconds and let go. Okay, hopefully you guys can see it. Man, look at that. It's like dark chocolate, guys. Here, let me show you guys. There are dark chocolate there. Okay, I'm gonna go about 36 gram, 1-to-2 ratio. 33 seconds. I'm okay with it. Man, look at this, guys. Just like, have you guys melted chocolate before? So let's give it a try. Look at this. Man, so thick. Okay. Comes to shot time is about 33 seconds. Because I want to be between like 25 and 30, so slightly over. It's not too bad. Here we go. Cheers. Man, creamy. Very dark chocolate. Man. Nick asked me, is that a little bitter? Hold on. It's not bad. Okay. All right. But you know, hold on a second. I do have, so ever since I cannot have a sugar anymore, so I've been playing with kind of like, by the way, it's how many people use sugar on your espresso? Okay. How many people actually use sugar on your espresso? So this is the trivia. Okay. Sugar substitute. I'm just going to add a little bit to it. Okay, I'm just going to add a little bit. I want this to taste like dark chocolate here. I'm just going to add a little bit. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. Man. No. Yeah, I mean, do not add sugar on your espresso. Let's make it worse. Yeah, don't do that. Okay. So now, let's play with the Meisenbergs. Okay. The reason why, again, they're using my puck screen, the dry puck. That's it. All right. I know if you watch some YouTube channels, it's gonna improve the extraction if you're using puck screens, but you know what? I try all of them. It's not. It's not. That's not true. Okay, that's not true. All right, 18 gram here. Again, I'm not gonna do RDT either. Okay, I'm just gonna go straight. All right, I'm just gonna straight up here. Comes to grind setting. Again, I'm not gonna dial it in here. I'm not gonna dial it in here either. I'm just gonna go see what happens. Kind of like one and done. As you can see, the grind quality is much, much better, obviously. All right. Okay. Again, very fluffy. All right, here we go. Okay, so unfortunately, this is a 58 millimeter. This is 54. So you need some kind of dosing funnel. Okay. All right. Again, we're gonna do another WDT session here. Just just make, again, as you can see, very fluffy. Just evens it out. Okay, declump. All right. Hold on a second. We have hey, Dylan. Dylan, can you shut your speaker off? Yeah. Okay. So again, just like so. Just spring loaded temper. There we go. Okay, let's find out. Okay, how good coffee is going to get. Okay. Lock it in. So this is a coffee from Meissen. Okay. Meisenbergs. So especially nowadays, it's not about the grinders anymore. Okay. Obviously, you have to have a grinder, but it's all about the birds now. So this one happens to be Meisenbergs. All right. From optional. You know what? Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys close up this time. Okay. Let's give you guys close up. I'm just gonna start my timer from here. It's about 9 bar. Okay, about 30 seconds. So the other one was at 33 seconds. Man, look at the colors though, guys. Goodness, just beautiful. I mean, I'm not a big fan of dark roast. Okay. I'm not a big fan of a dark roast, but I mean, ever since I'm on that new diet now, no sugar diet, I don't know, I've been craving for like, really dark chocolate type of tasting note there. So, I mean, this coffee is kind of like hit the mark, okay? Sometimes it's hard to find just a dark chocolate and sweet tasting notes. And whenever, if I go to like, I order some specialty coffee, always with the dark chocolate, sweet, and some raspberry, some kind of brightness to it. So this is more like classic, the Italian style. I think a Saki, there's another coffee roaster out there. They also really focus on the really dark roast. And again, Bravo Barista Express really shines, okay? Really shines on medium to dark roast because it doesn't take a lot of effort to grind those coffees. If you're into very light roast, like say coffee, extremely light, okay? Grinder has to needs to work extra harder, okay? Here you go, cheers. So this is the flat burr, okay? Compared to conical earlier. Here you go, cheers. Okay, more smooth, more balanced shot. But I wonder, if I'm gonna dial in, maybe another click coarser on my Bravo Barista Express, which means take off a little bit of edge, okay, a little bit of bitterness. And then, hold on, let me try one time. You know what, I bet you know what, I mean, I wish some of me are here right now. If I dialed in just right with Barista Express with the built-in grinder, same machine, obviously, go with optional P60 for the flat, 64 millimeter flat burr. I bet you have a hard time differentiate. I know some of it might. You can tell the difference between conical and flat, but especially darker roast, medium to dark roast, very simple tasting notes. It'd be a little tough, okay? I bet you're gonna be happy with any of your grinder, okay? But once you going into lighter roast, it can be a different story, all right? So, let's do bonus round, okay? Let's do bonus round there. Hold on a second, yeah. Nick asked P64 against the built-in grinder. Yeah, you know what? I mean, at this point, again, P64 is, so this is about $2,000 coffee grinder, okay? This is about $700, the entire machine. If you love darker roast, guess what? Don't spend money on nice, expensive flat burr grinder, okay? It's gonna be you're not gonna get value for that money. Unless if you start exploring the lighter roast side, you are going to see some difference there. But compared to medium to dark, I mean, that's something you guys really enjoy as your family. I don't know. I mean, gosh, let me know in the comment section. I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, okay? I'd love to hear your thoughts. We have a little Tortor ask, what is the best cheap electric grinder for espresso? They got quite a few out right now, okay? So now they have a lot. Okay, they have a lot. So, goodness, they got even like 40 millimeter, right? 40 millimeter, a lot of conicals out. We have Turin has a SD40, SK40. Your fellow has a fellow opus as well. We have Bratza has the Bratza Encore ESP. What else? And there are quite a few. The Varia VS3 as well. The Bruno asked me how long you have to wait for the machine to warm up before you make it. If you are using dark roast, no, don't worry about it. You just maybe 1 or 2 dummy shots and start making coffee. Okay. Darker roast, lighter roast. Maybe if you want to make coffee right away, maybe like 2 dummy shots. All right, and then make your coffee. And also, if you are doing the lighter roast, change your temperature to the max. Okay, go to the +2. All right, go to the +2. Just go max there. So you're gonna get some really good. You're gonna get a great shots. No, you're gonna get a really good shots. Okay, I'm telling you guys. All right, I've been making coffees for a while. I mean that's what I do every single day. Making great espresso is hard. Okay, again, making great espresso is hard. How to make great espresso? If you make great espresso today, that doesn't mean you're going to have the same result tomorrow. It's not. Okay? The great thing about making coffee, every single day is different. Okay? It's kind of like living thing, living organism. All right? Some days you got a great shots. Next day, you know what happened to my shots? It's not as good as yesterday. And then, if you adjust a little bit, now you're going to have a better shots. But think about it though. How many of you out there, okay, let me know as well. How many of you, if you got a bad shot at first time, so we pulled the shot earlier, right? 33 seconds or around 36 grams, okay? It's slightly bitter. It's not too bad, but slightly tiny bit bitter. Are you going to toss it and make new one, or are you going to drink it? And then you're going to try again next morning. All right? So, that's kind of a different mindsets about making coffee. 99% of you out there, you know what? If you got a bad coffee, it's not quite right, you're still going to drink it. And then hopefully you're going to have some mental notes, and then hopefully you're going to adjust that following morning. If you're the person, if you got a bad shot, toss it and make a new one, good for you, okay? All power to you. That's wonderful, okay? But most of us, kind of like one and done in the morning, okay? One and done in the morning. So, bonus round, okay? Who wants to see Meisenberg P64 with the Lillet Bianca right behind me? Who wants to see it? Let me know, okay? If you want to see it, make sure a thumbs up on my video there. Thumbs up. And then if you have, let's see the 30 thumbs up. Right now we have a 16 thumbs up, so let's go up to 30. I think 30 is kind of like, my magic number, okay? We have about 55 people watching right now, so make sure thumbs up. Let's go see 30, and then let's brew some coffee, all right? Right now, we have 18 thumbs up. Now we have 20. Okay, Jesse say, obviously, I would love to see it, yeah. So, again, 23. The fact is, you know what, if I don't get there, we're still going to make coffee anyway. All right. Okay. All right. So you got thumbs up on the video. By the way, so how many people join us for the first time? Okay, let me know on the live chat there so I can shout out your name. Welcome to the channel. Mostly we have a lot of return viewers and friends out there. So let's do another 18 grams. So I like to do 18 gram. Okay, 18 to like 1-to-2 ratio. All right. We have an alpha muscle. First time. Great. We have a shout out to alpha. And then we have an ether for first time as well. Mark for the first time. We have a Nick for the first time today. Okay, so Nick is our resident. Okay. Nick is usually here. All right. So we have a Mark, Ether, and Alpha is the first time. Welcome to the channel, guys. So, so this is what we do every single day. All right. We just kind of hang out, make some coffee, and hopefully I'm gonna learn something new. The great thing about sharing my thoughts on it, I learn a lot more than you guys do because sometimes I have to think through. Okay, sometimes I think through. Fernando, I follow you since you have the 10K. Goodness, yeah, we got some old timers as well. We got Ty. He's also joining us for the first time. Okay, Ty say first time for me. Will you make a latte? You know what? Unfortunately, I cannot drink milk anymore. But we're gonna do maybe ice americano. Okay, all right. So I got 18 gram going in. Again, I'm not gonna do RDT. Okay. Hey, you know what? Let's do RDT. Let's do this properly this time. All right. Just a little bit of water. Not too much though. All right. By the way, Joe is also joining us. Joe Cobb is also in the house. If you don't know who Joe is the owner of Espresso Outlet. He does supply me with a lot of grinders over the years. So I'm going to shout out to Joe. All right. Okay, so we are making coffee with P64 with the Lillet Bianca. So you are going to see the difference between Barista Express, okay? Comes to shot quality. I don't know about taste, but we'll see. We're going to find out shortly, all right? Okay. The great thing about the 58 millimeter, you get to have a lot of cool gadgets, cool tools, okay? I mean, like something like this. Okay. Just like so, okay? I mean, this is kind of like, so this is kind of like, I don't want to say, very similar to Versa cup, okay? So this is a Versa cup. And the Weber has this called blind shaker. Somewhat similar, but not quite. Again, I'm gonna do the WDT as well. Okay, I'm just gonna go. Just to do a little bit of WDT. All right, I'm just gonna temp it, okay? Yeah, just do that. Yeah, something like that. So we are ready to go. All right. Again, the puck screen is must. So I'm gonna flip the camera one more time so give you guys a close up. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna heat up flush my grip head there. I'm gonna use the large cup this time. Here we go, guys. Okay, take a look, all right? Take a look at the shot difference. Look at the thick crema. Shot time is to the left. Let's go 36 gram. A little fast, okay? About 19 seconds, about 40 gram there. But look at this beautiful crema though. 19 seconds, so we'll see. It might be a little sour. Let's find out. All right, let's find out here. Here you go. Cheers, guys. So now it's about 12:25. It's about afternoon here in Tucson. I'm just gonna stir it. Yeah, again, this is, I have to say, I've been drinking a lot of darker roast over the years. Brent from Good Brother did a pretty good job on it. It's fantastic. Here we go, cheers. Okay. It's not bad, it's pretty good. It's a dark chocolate, but it's somewhat watered down dark chocolate there. It's only about 19 seconds. So if I'm gonna adjust my grind size a little finer, all right? So a little finer, and then I bet you I can go about 5 seconds slower, 5 or 6 seconds slower. You should be like fantastic. So right now, so here's a secret to it. My shot earlier from Barista Express, versus we have P64 with the Lillet Bianca, shot to shot. Obviously, you are going to tell the difference. Okay, more smooth here. All right. I mean, that's the facts. Okay, but it's hard to justify the price increase. Okay, it's hard to justify the how much you are spending money on to your shot quality. My feeling is you're going to be happy with either shots. Okay, either shots. But comes to fun to use, I'm talking about purely entertainment, all right? Purely entertainment. Obviously, you are going to enjoy the Bianca better, okay? You are going to enjoy the P64 better than built-in grinder because it's fun. It's more fun to use, a lot more hands-on. I mean, you are going to learn a lot about coffee. Okay, I know Ty asked me about the coffee. So this is the new coffee from Good Brothers Coffee, okay? I do have a coupon code. If you are a return buyer, okay? I know if you guys are watching my channel, I mean, I talk about the brand from Good Brothers Coffee a lot, you know, but most likely you guys already used up the coupon code already, right? For first time coupon code. But Brent, he was nice enough to create a new code for me. It's called Hun15. It's on my link down there, Hun15. So you got 15% off. Okay, so you can buy second or third or fourth time. So I mean that's good coupon code to use. But if you never had before, use my coupon code Hun25. Okay, for first time you're gonna get a 25% off. So use that code instead of a 15, use 25. But if you already bought before, use my code 15. So you're gonna have some 15% off. It's pretty good coupon code too. So that's all good. Okay. I mean again, the Brent's been goodness. He's been supporting my channel for how many years now? 3-4 years. He's been sending us a lot of coffee beans over the years. You know, kind of we grow together in a way. At the time, he was pretty small micro roaster, just like my small channel. And now he has the roasting facility. Okay, because I see that a lot. Okay, I see that a lot in a lot of coffee roasters start out really small, and then you get, I don't want to say too big, but now, he have an actual coffee roaster. So it's been good to see. Good to see, someone's growing. Okay, anyway, we have Jimmy asking me about any plans for Cup Tima videos. I have plenty of videos on Cup Tima, but let's do that later, okay? Jimmy, let's go live later this afternoon, okay? Just for you, but Jimmy. So if you cannot watch live streaming, but at least you get to see it. So let's use a Cup Timo, and let's use a Say Coffee. All right, Jimmy, which grinder you want me to use? All right, I'm gonna ask Jimmy to which grinder. So let's make the video for Jimmy this afternoon. I'm gonna wait for Jimmy's response. Okay, so we have quite a few grinders. So you know which grinder I have. So Jimmy, which grinder you want me to use? Okay, GP6. Okay, Nick say GP6. What Jimmy wants. Okay, let's find out what Jimmy wants. Okay, I'm waiting for Jimmy's response. Meantime, I'm gonna make myself Americano here. All right, Americano with Bianca, and then Meisenberg from optional. Jimmy, you haven't answered my question. Which grinder? All right. Okay. GP6 or EK43. Okay, so let's go to GP6. All right. I know Nick wants to see GP6 too. Let's go to GP6. So this is Americano with this dark roast from Good Brothers here. Yeah, this is a classic. Okay. Nothing exciting about this coffee. Just if you guys are into dark, kind of like coffee taste, dark chocolate, sweet, creamy. I mean, this is it. Okay, simple. All right. So if any of your friend out there they want coffee, I mean something like this. I mean, so you can't beat it. All right. So I mean, this is my favorite at my house. Okay, my wife, my boys loves this coffee, anything with a dark roast, right? Something easy, add some milk and some little bit of sugar. All right. That's it. You know, no, not a whole lot of excitement. Like say coffee, we're gonna do that this afternoon. So this is a fun coffee to use. All right. Very tea-like. And someone asked me if you like tea, just to get a tea, right? But something about making coffee tastes like tea. Yeah, so I think that's something really fun. Also, we have Asian Dev is also joining us as well. It's been a while. It's been a while, buddy. All right, it's been a while. Okay, I think we are good for this afternoon, and then I'll be back. Okay, I'll be back around about 3 or 4 p.m. on my time. Okay, so that's 3 or 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I don't know about you guys, but yeah. So I'll be back in about next 3 hours. Okay, and then let's play with the Cup Timo, and it should be a lot of fun. Again, the Cup Timo has been very interesting brewing device. All right. I think finally, I know a lot of people in Korea right now. I've been watching the Instagram page. A lot of Korean influencers are using it. They're kind of like about a year late on it, but yeah, they're getting have some momentum there, getting popular. Okay, hold on. Before I go, it's a Prit. I cannot pronounce name, but which best coffee beans do you recommend? If someone asks me which coffee do I recommend, I don't have an answer for that because it all depends on your taste. The taste is such subjective, but if you like dark roast, if you just want the classic Italian style espresso, look for dark roast. Obviously, you want to be freshly roasted dark roast, okay? Freshly roasted dark roast. You know, looking at the tasting profile, okay? Just look for dark chocolate, sweet, something like that, okay? Something like that. So right now I'm using the Neapolitan from Good Brothers, but again, I do have a coupon code for that as well. And make sure to try out your local roaster as well. Support your coffee roasters, locally. And just make sure they look at their house blend. So espresso blend is the most, in a way, inexpensive coffee beans. Okay, you can get it from coffee shops. I mean, that's house blend. Okay, if you go to Brent's, the Good Brothers website, this coffee is more like the cheapest out there because it's very simple coffee. But if you're into dark roast, something to do with a dark chocolate tasting note on it. But if you're into lighter roast, right? Light roast, that's open up. They got thousands, okay? It's really, really, the options are huge. Okay. All right, I think we are good. I think my customer is waiting outside, so I better go back to work here. I hope you guys are having a wonderful afternoon and see you guys in about a couple hours.